And we're back! It's time for the new season of the Comic Book Girl Named Teen Show. Welcome to Season 2. Today on the show we have a variety of topics to go over. We have a lot of things that we've been doing, things that have been in the works.
Where have you been lately? I've been sitting on this couch for weeks! You need to get your act together. Where have you been? Where the hell have you been lately?
The thing is, Robot, it's crazy to do a show 365 days a year, okay? It'll drive you nuts. And some of the best things in life are seasonal, such as, you know, most television shows are seasonal. You know, sports are seasonal. Girl Scout cookies, everybody likes those. Those only come out once a year. So we've decided we're gonna make some changes around here. We're gonna mix things up and we're gonna do seasons now because it just makes more sense.
No, I want episodes every week, all year, 390 days a year.
Well then go to somebody who films himself on a webcam and just uploads it every day, because that's not what we do here, okay? It's called editing. It takes a long time. Lighting. It takes like 2 hours to light this friggin' place.
I'm sick of not seeing myself on camera every week.
Well, I'm sorry. So this season's gonna go from now until September. And then we're gonna take another break in September for DragonCon and some other things that we're gonna do. So yeah, but in the meantime, expect weekly-ish videos.
Yeah, well, I'll believe it when I see it.
So anyways, let's get started. Let's get right into it. Talk about what we've been up to. And I'd like to start off by letting you know that I was very honored and delighted to do a TedxTalk in February.
A tech talk?
TED-Talk.
What's that?
Ideas were spreading. It's a deal where you have people come in, they tell you some smarty pants stuff, and you go, oh. But anyways, I was invited to do a TED Talk by the Claremont colleges, and I took them up on their offer, and I had to take a couple weeks out to really work on it and get it going.
Well, anyway, where is this tech talk? Where do we see it?
Okay, so the TED Talk is forthcoming. When it's out, I will definitely post it on Facebook, Twitter, all over the place. So be sure to follow me on those outlets if you're interested and you want to keep up with all the news.
Will it be on catfart.com?
It will not be on catfart.com. It immediately...
Come on.
You've
been slacking, I knew it. So what was your tech talk about anyway?
Well, my TED Talk was about how to empower yourself through fictional characters, how to learn more about yourself through comparing yourself to fictional characters, and also celebrating individuality and fun things like that. So it wasn't a flawless victory, but I feel like I did a really good job nonetheless. So I was really proud of it, and I really had to take some time off to focus on that, and it was super important to me. It was kind of like my quinceañera or something. It was like my graduation into womanhood. Like, it really, like, I don't know. I learned a lot of things about myself doing it. It was really good. And I have a snazzy outfit on too, so that's the best part.
That's the most important.
That's the most important thing. I had a really snazzy outfit.
Okay, so what else has been going on since you've been going on vacation?
Okay, first of all, I wasn't on a vacation, like, ever, because I don't get those. So, yeah, I also was on a number of other people's shows. Since we weren't recording our own shows, we got to kind of work on some other people's stuff, and that was fun.
What did you do?
We got to be in NinjaSexParty's DragonSlayer video. That was a lot of fun. That was a very odd day of filming that we had a lot of fun at.
So what's it about?
So it's a 2-minute music video where I am being accosted by Danny Sexbang. He's trying to win my heart and telling me that he has slayed dragons and whatnot. And it's a very funny music video. It's got a lot of really fun graphics in it that I think you guys will enjoy, so please check it out.
And what else?
I was also on Amy Dallen's show on Geek and Sundry, Amy Dallen Talking Comics. So I'm so glad she's moving up. She has her own show now. That's really exciting. Got to shoot guns with her, which is the last thing that I thought I would ever do with Amy Dallen, but somehow we ended up shooting guns together and we bonded and it was very magical.
And what else?
I was also on BiteSizeTV on their pilot episode of Chaotic Awesome, and I talked about the new RoboCop reboot and how I felt that how it held up to the original. We also talked about our cosplay a little bit, our RoboCop cosplay. You can check that out. Links are in the description. So that was fun.
And what else?
Also, I did a couple of photo shoots. Those were a lot of fun. I have all new graphics and shit coming up. That's exciting. Got some really fun photos out of that one.
Oh yeah, look at me in that shot.
Oh yeah.
Damn. I look good. Playgirl's gonna be calling me soon.
And we also did a photo shoot for Dando Santos. I've done one for him before for the White Trash Zombie book series by Diana Rowland. And he asked me to model again for their next White Trash Zombie novel. So I did. And it was so much fun. It turned out so great. You can check it out here. They got some articles about his whole process and how he did it.
Whoa, that's you?
That's me. That's me. Yeah, it's pretty fancy.
How'd you get in those positions?
You know, it was weird. It was a weird photo shoot. I had to play Twister with myself a little bit. But I think it turned out great. That guy is just so friggin' mega talented. It's insane.
Okay, you promised a Lego Movie speed recap.
Did I? Oh, well, let's do it. Lego Movie speed recap. Go see the Lego Movie. Oh my gosh, it is so good. It's like my favorite movie. I've seen it twice. It is all about encouraging creativity and individuality while also encouraging like people working together, and like it's just so awesome. I know Fox News was attacking the shit out of it and they're wrong. It's so good. I ordered a business kitty on eBay already. Like, I'm gonna be wild style for Halloween, I've already decided. So that's how much I like this movie. We're gonna do an epic review on it. It's gonna knock your fucking socks off because you can pretty much find the answers to life within the Lego Movie. I'm not kidding. Like, it's already made my top 10 list of the year. Maybe even, I mean, it might be in top 3. I don't know, man. I really like that Lego Movie. And in our biggest Team 19 news, I got a new I love her so much. She hates being held like that, but that's okay. She'll learn. And she loves chewing on cardboard. So that's a match made in heaven, I'm sure. I'm sure she's gonna get into some trouble. She kind of looks like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, which makes me really happy. I wish I could turn her into a dragon and ride her around and go burn a couple of places in the valley. Boost collisions, #1 on my shit list. They're going down. She plays fetch too. It's pretty awesome. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here she comes. She's gonna make us millions, this cat. It's gonna be the next grumpy cat. So we also went down to San Diego to protest SeaWorld in January. It was a very interesting experience. It was our first protest experience. We interviewed some people, had a good time. There was a lot of people honking on the streets in favor. It was like pretty awesome. Like everybody that was passing by was like, yeah, fuck SeaWorld. Alienating microphone. It looks like a taser. There were still people driving up to the gates, even though people had signs out front being like, don't do this, but people were still going. You know, gotta show your kids animal cruelty before it's over. And now, word from our sponsors. Audible.com. Took another chance on us.
Oh, again?
Thanks, Audible. You guys are the best. So...
Okay, you got 30 seconds, but that's it.
30 seconds on the clock.
Go.
Audible.com is where you can download audiobooks to listen to. I like to listen to them on my phone. I downloaded the app for free. It's awesome because the program on your phone, the app, it's got like this weird little thing, like if you hear something that you like, you can make a note of it and you can like bookmark stuff that you like. And also there's a really cool like 30-second backtrack button. So if you start thinking about stupid stuff during your day and then you forget where you're at while you're listening, you can just press that button and you're right back on track. It's totally awesome.
So they have any book I want?
They have a lot of books. I don't know about any book,
Do
but...
they have Ass Parade magazine?
I don't know if they have Ass Parade because that's pictures and they're more audio. I don't know what audio you'd listen to for Ass Parade.
Well, I'm out.
And this time around, I am going to be listening to Stephen King's Dr. Sleep. I'm really excited about it. I love Stephen King, and it's his newest book. It just came out, and it's all about Danny Torrance from The Shining, all grown up, middle-aged, and he's got to like help some like 12-year-old who's got psychic gifts, and it's this whole thing. I haven't read a lot about it because I just
30 seconds is completely over.
Game of Thrones news. So excited. We're gonna have a Game of Thrones season upcoming from April to May and a little bit in June. We're gonna be going until the season is over. And then after Game of Thrones is over, we are not doing any more Game of Thrones episodes until the next season, so don't bug me about it. It's gonna be a seasonal thing. We're really excited about it. We're looking forward to doing recap episodes after every episode. Be on the lookout for that. We're also going to be having our Epic History Baratheon video, as well as maybe some Minor Houses goodness if you play your cards right. And we are also going to be having a top changes from the book to the show of season 3. That should be coming out this month, actually. So yeah, we're super stoked. Game of Thrones season, April through May. Get excited. Quit asking me about it. Yes.
What about comic books? You haven't talked about comic books in forever. Go.
Well, since it is our Game of Thrones season coming up, I do need to talk about some Game of Thrones related comics. And at first, I was going to talk about the Game of Thrones comics, but I looked at them and they weren't so hot, to be quite honest with you. So instead, we're going to be talking about Artesia. There are 3 volumes. Oh, shit. Yeah, oh, I got that right. No, this one's wrong. There, fuck. So we're going to be talking about Artesia instead, which is far more Game of Thrones, in my opinion, than the Game of Thrones comics, okay? There's a lot of love put into these. These are some award winners right here.
Anyway, what's it about?
Well, it's about Artesia, who is this warlord, queen, witch, pagan lady who's just kicking ass and taking names. And it's just so good because it has this really rich world building that's going on, very much like Game of Thrones, where you have this imaginary medievalish land that has all these different gods and goddesses and all these different kings and queens, and they're warring, and there's all this political drama going on, and then there's also this fucked up evil magic shit going on too, and it's just so dope. I mean, it's just, Artesia is pretty awesome. In fact, before I did my TED Talk, I cut up the sleeve for the hardcover and then I pinned it over my head. So I had Artesia over my head while I slept so I could get that warrior spirit going on, because man, that chick is badass. So there's a review upcoming of that, so if you want to go ahead and read it, do your homework, that would be appreciated. You can't buy them at the store though. I would go online. They're kind of hard to find, which is crazy. It's unfortunate because this is like an award-winning comic series. I don't understand why it's not in print, but whatever.
Okay, time's up.
So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you got all the news that you wanted. Now you know what's been going on.
No, I'm still not satisfied.
You never are. You never are. But that's okay. So if you're watching this and you're excited about our new Game of Thrones stuff and you're not subscribed yet, then you should totally go and do that so you can keep up with all the awesome videos that'll be upcoming. We're so excited about them. And also feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr.
And catfart.com.
And catfart.com. It's our new website. And that's it. So go on over to audible.com. You can use the promo code ComicBookGirl19 to get a free 30-day trial so you can check out your first audiobook, get in the audio group like this. And big shout out to rescueme.org. That is where I found my little girl. It is an amazing website where you can go on there. And the thing is like, I kind of have to get a rescue. I can't do breed. I can't buy a cat. I don't know. I just feel weird about it. Other people can do it. That's totally fine. It's not my thing. But I did want a fancy breed, right? I wanted a Bombay cat, okay? Because I want a fucking Bombay cat. So I went on rescueme.org. I did a thing where you can look up your breeds, and then it'll tell you state by state how many rescues are in that state of that particular breed.